back to my channel. I am Reed Wilson, and for those of you who are new here, I am the self-proclaimed challenge girly. Essentially what I do is I challenge myself to do something every week, whether it's around my life or just something fun to do. And for this week's challenge, I am letting a coin decide my fate for the entire day. So whether that is picking my outfit, picking my makeup, food, anything like that, I'm gonna let the entire day be decided by a coin. So let's get into it. Okay, the first thing we gotta decide is what I'm wearing today. So let's flip a coin. So I am going to do heads for jeans, tails for leggings. Heads it is, jeans. Woo! The next thing I wanna figure out is my top, and I'm thinking it's snowing outside, so I think we're gonna choose between 4 tops, and how it's gonna work is I'm gonna put 2 against each other, 2 against each other, and then the final 2 will go. So the first one's gonna be a standard hoodie, and the second choice will be a zip-up hoodie. So standard hoodie heads, zip-up hoodie tails. Okay, so standard hoodie. And then the second choice is going to be either a crew neck or like just a standard sweater. So crew neck heads, standard sweater tails. So standard sweaters, hoodie heads, standard sweater. Whoa. Hoodie, heads, standard sweater, tails. Tails, so standard sweater. Okay, I got the sweater. Now what I want to decide is whether I'm gonna wear the sweater, just the sweater, or if I'm gonna wear a jacket over top of it. Jacket, heads, no jacket, tails. Heads, jacket, perfect. I'll probably wear a leather jacket with it, so let's go put that on. This is probably cheating, but I don't care because it's my challenge, so I changed out the sweater, still a sweater, I just changed out the color so that I could match it with the jacket, because I don't really have a jacket, and that other sweater is extremely oversized and I prefer to wear it off the shoulder. So anyways, I did that. So the next thing we're going to decide is my hair. I want to know if I'm going to straighten it or if we're going to make it curly today. Okay, so straight heads, curly tails. Curly it is. All right, let's go do my hair. All right, hair is done, and then we're gonna decide what makeup I'm gonna do. Put that back so I can actually do it. Okay, so the coin is gonna be heads for everyday, tails for what I would consider more fancy or glamorous. Tails it is. I guess we're going more glamorous today. Okay, hair and makeup are done. The last thing I want to decide is whether I'm going to be wearing a hat or a bow in my hair today. Heads for hat, tails for bow. Hat it is. Okay, so we gotta go a little more casual then. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna show you the finished product. All right, you guys, this is essentially the finished product. It's the sweater, as you know, the jacket. The hat was decided wearing jeans, and I just threw on a pair of sneakers to go with it. So that is the outfit that the coin picked. And now we're going to go on to, it is almost lunchtime. It's been really windy here lately, and so I've had a migraine for 3 days, so I'm actually gonna pamper myself today and get a pedicure. So let's add that into the going out for lunch and or making lunch at home. So let's see what the coin decides with that. Heads will be going out for lunch. Tails will be staying here and making my own lunch. Heads, I get to go out for lunch. Woohoo! All right, let's go. Okay, now we gotta decide where I'm gonna eat. So we're gonna choose either fast food or like a cafe. So, okay, so fast food will be heads, cafe will be tails. Heads, fast food. Ooh, let's go to, honestly, I think I'll just go to Subway. I like Subway. All right, I got my Subway. Now I want to decide whether I'm going to do Starbucks or Tim's for a drink while I get my pedicure. So let's do that right now. Heads for Starbucks, tails for Tim Hortons. Starbucks it is. All right, and the last thing I want to figure out before I go get my pedicure is whether I am going to have a neutral color or a bright color. So let's pick that. Neutral heads, bright tails. Neutral. Okay, let's do it. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me for the coin toss challenge. I mean, I guess it's a win-win on all aspects, but that was my day of letting a coin choose what I do and how I do it. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I'll see you next Saturday. When life feels gray, let's find the black and white balance.